Idiots need experts. Experts don't need idiots. We need experts to help us idiots. To give us idiots expert running advice. Experts to help the idiots. Hey!
Sammy, the elite pathfinder. What's the single most important piece of kit?
One piece of race kit you wouldn't start without. Vaseline. The body rub thing, and then I've made the mistake before and I'll never make it again. So, do you know like the wee ones you would get for your lip? Because it doesn't take up that much space and you can literally slide it in anywhere. I always carry one and it doesn't matter then, it's just a matter of as soon as you feel it, get it on it, because that's the last thing.
Gerry, the Irish coastal runner. What's your one non-negotiable bit of kit on a run?
What's the one piece of kit? Obviously your shoes are a given. The one piece of kit you wouldn't leave a run without.
Probably my phone, because I need to be, I'm usually on my own. So that's so important that my phone is recharged and, in case something happens to me, sometimes I think, I'm running in this place and it's very rarely I actually meet anybody on some of my runs. And you think, God, if something happened or whatever, would anybody know where I am? So it is risky, but it's achievable. It's always achievable. We all need to take a little bit of risk, don't we?
Tough Mudder Ben. What's the one piece of kit you wouldn't dare leave behind?
What's the one piece of kit that you wouldn't start a run without?
Oh, there's so much of it though. The big thing I've been raving about lately on my social media, I guess, is my Patagonia long sleeve half merino tops, the Capilene Cool Merino things they call them. They're absolutely fantastic to run in. The merino helps regulate your body temperature. They wick the sweat away well. The long sleeves keep the sun off your arms so you're not heating up and getting sunburn. And they're just so comfy to run in. That's all I talk about this year is these Patagonia tops. I've found that they're just, that's probably it. It's my Patagonia long sleeve tops. I love them. I think 60% merino, 40% polyester to give them a bit more durability than merino normally does. And they're so thin, they're almost see-through, but they keep the UV off. They wick the sweat away. They regulate your body temperature, and they're just soft. They're just nice.
And how's the new job going in Patagonia marketing, by the way?
It's going well. I need to boost sales.
Stonehenge 300-mile ultra runner Alex. One piece of kit you always rely on.
Running kit. What's the one piece of running kit you wouldn't leave without?
The one piece of kit, obviously you couldn't leave without it because you couldn't carry anything without it, is my vest. But I love my vest. I've been through a few different vests, but I got one the Salomon 12-litre advanced skins. And I always held off buying them because I was always a bit like, how much are you paying for a brand, So I always held off, and then I bit the bullet, bought it, and it's just, I love that vest. Like, maybe more than my kids. And I wore that vest solidly for 5 days straight. And the only time it came off, I'd just unclip it and then slide it up to make it into a pillow, and then slip it back down, and it was back on. It was virtually never off my back. And I had no chafing, no rubs, no chafe. Had a little bit of a sweat rash here, but you're going to get a bit of a sweat rash, whatever you're wearing. Other vests I've worn, I did a 263 last year, and I had to peel the t-shirt off my body afterwards because it was attached via scabs all around my midriff where it rubbed and chafed and then just scabbed together. It was awful. That bit of kit, is worth every single penny you spend on it.
Derek, the corn-on-the-cob ultra runner. What's the one piece of gear you rely on?
What is the one piece of kit you would never start a long run without?
My watch. I got to the start line about, I don't know why, but, well, I suppose it should be water, if it is really a long run and it's hot and things like that, but
That's also important.
no, definitely. But I don't know. My brain's locked into this thing. If I run without it, I almost feel like I didn't run. It's bizarre. I don't even like being that attached to it, but I don't know. Part of my psychology is I love getting home from the run and looking at my stats in that. So yeah, I arrived at a start line one time and I realized I forgot it and I drove home and got it. And I got back to the race and had like a 15 minutes after it started. So I had to catch up or, running from behind in this half marathon. But yeah, so that's it.
Nick, the running coach. What's the one piece of kit you never leave behind on a run?
One bit of kit that you wouldn't start a run without. Obviously, we've got shoes and the usual stuff that you need. But what's your piece of kit? Maybe not different, just unexpected piece of kit that you would not run without.
I feel like I gave all my tips away for the Northern Ireland 100. And again, the answer to this will be different depending on what distance you are doing. But there is one bit of kit that I just think you can't live without on a race or a run of that long. To me, a stick of Body Glide is invaluable, really invaluable, because it stops bits chafing to the point where it could literally end your run. If there's bits of skin falling off and bleeding, it's so sore. And then, something's painful. So then you start running in a different way to try and avoid it. And then you'll end up with some random injury that you've never had before. So yeah, Body Glide. Wouldn't be without it. I've learned through bitter experience, and I hope that I can just make it so that other people don't have to.
Isaac, ultra marathon runner. What's the one bit of gear you trust on any run?
One piece of kit that you wouldn't go on a long run without.
People have seen me in my shorty shorts all the time. I tend to wear shirts now because I'm really hairy. Matt, you've seen this. And that's it. I wouldn't run without a shirt now because it embarrasses my kids. They see me from the bus in the morning and they know, I don't run without a shirt. It's got to be a beautiful sunny day, maybe in April, and I'll put just the shorts, no shirt, and that's when I'm really, really happy. People know that it's a good day, but I always run with a shirt because I'm hairy.
Joe, the Greek ultra runner. If you could only bring one piece of kit, what's it got to be?
What is one piece of running kit? Now, we know you've got shoes, your usual stuff. The one piece of kit that you wouldn't run without.
On all of my runs, let me think about it. Actually, sometimes my medicines, like when I have a upset stomach, like nausea, it's not forbidden, it's not a drug, it's something very simple. Yeah, and this is very helpful for an upset stomach, because most of the times our stomach is upset. So wherever I'm going with this. A paramedic suggests that for me, and after that is my best friend. But avoid painkillers. I'm not into that. Yes, avoid painkillers, because you need to feel the pain so you can put your own limits. Do not damage your body, because I hear around that I took this one, I took the other one, painkillers. And this, I'm not so into that. Actually, I'm not. But for our stomach, I think it's something that is not you don't harm yourself. And it's very, very helpful. Every friend of mine, athlete, that I suggest this, he said, "Oh, Joe, you saved me. You saved me." You can eat, you can drink, you can do anything. And then you're energyless. It's like, it's going on and on. And my makeup kit, eh?
Your makeup. Oh, yeah, for the photographs.
Yeah, come on. I'm a woman. I'm kidding, eh?
Ashley, MS Runs the US creator. One piece of kit you always bring on a run.
What's the one bit of kit you'd never start a long run without? So what gear, what accessory can you not run without?
I was able to translate that one on my own because you pre-sent me the questions and I had to read it like twice, but I was like, I know what that word means. I know what a kit is. For me personally, I like to have my hydration with me. I like small doses of hydration consistently over the course of it. So I have a hydration backpack. That would be the one thing that I would not do an endurance run without. I joke that it's kind of like a security blanket. I just put it on and I feel like no matter what happens, I've got my water with me.
Medicine, anti-chafe, makeup, phones. Brilliant. Runners really are prepared for everything. Next up, how do you keep your feet functional?